Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Liz, and today's video is not a weight loss video. Today I am budgeting my paycheck for the very first time. So let's get to the paycheck, and typically you'll see I have budgeted $14.52.89 for each pay in the month. I'm not going to include the months where there's a third pay. That only happens like twice a year. And for those months when there is a third pay, I'll put it under miscellaneous income and I'll just switch that to pay 3. I do expect to get $14.52.89 on paydays. Today's pay was $15.09.62, and that's because I earned a very small stipend for covering a class for a short period of time. And also my employer has this perk, this benefit, that if you get a yearly physical, then for 2 months, October, November, you don't have to pay your healthcare premium. The difference is $56.73. Oops, I don't want to put that here. So I'm going to leave my pay as $14.52.89, and I'm going to put the $56.73 as a separate line item, and I'm just going to call it stipend and healthcare, so I know where that money came from. That gives me $15.09.62 to work with for this pay. Let's take a look at the bills. Okay, the first bill that has to get paid is everything for the mortgage and the house bills, so that's going to be $400. This loan is automatically withdrawn every other pay, so that's $261. My federal student loan would normally be due, but it is not due because federal student loans are still on deferment until the end of January. And you'll see in a minute, but I have been putting money into my savings account just so I had a little bit of a buffer, because the way the pays fall, happening in like the second week of the month and the third week of the month, it just makes it a little weird for when my bills need to be paid. So I had been putting a little bit of money aside in the savings account connected to my checking account, so that I have a little buffer and a little bit, and you'll see how that's important. Right now, my federal student loan is $0. My private student loan is $40, and hopefully that will be forgiven. Oh, wait, that's not $40, that's $268. The Perkins loan is $40, and the Perkins loan should be forgiven within 1 year, so that amount will go away soon. The private student loan will never be forgiven. That I will pay fully. The federal student loans will eventually get forgiven as well. The Medi Spa, I am leaving on here just to remind me that I do have a balance at the Medi Spa. So to make sure I schedule my services for around the holidays, I like to go and get a massage. Since that's already on my account at the Medi Spa, that is not in part of my budget anymore. My union dues will start coming out at the next paycheck towards the end of October. So right now that is $0. My car payment will come out, that's $386. My car insurance went down from $74 to $69.58, so about $5 there. Just to have some round numbers, I'm gonna put 70. That was a nice little surprise. I actually didn't know that that was gonna happen until it came down in September. I hope it goes down a little bit more. I wouldn't be upset about that. My credit card this month, the minimum payment is $33. Of course, that is the next bill in my debt snowball, and I'll have more about that on this Monday's Money Monday video about my debt. It's $33 for the minimum payment. I am leaving Lane Bryant on here. The weirdest thing happened, and I think it has to do with timing of when the billing cycle ended and when I made the payment. But I did make the payment, and it's in, I can't remember if it's in this past Monday or the upcoming Monday video, but it was like $87. So I just paid the whole balance in whole, $87. And then after I got my September statement, it said I owed $2. I'm like, well, I paid it in full. Why would I still owe $2 of interest? So I think it has to do with the timing. If you understand how that works and you have an idea about why I was charged $2, even though I paid the bill in full, I don't have any minimum payment. I don't have a membership fee. When I don't have a balance, I never had to pay anything. So I think that's what it was. And if you have any ideas about that, will you drop that in the comment below and let me know your thoughts? Canva is $13, so I'm gonna budget for that. And it comes out on the 13th. My Poshmark virtual assistant comes out on the 20th. That is $8, so that is part of this pay as well. So it's about $1,479 in bills. I send $25 automatically to a savings account that is not very easily connected to my checking. So it's not as easy to transfer money back and forth like where I am putting the small chunks of change to use for federal loan debt later. So that leaves me with $5.62, which is kind of rough living paycheck to paycheck. All I have is $5.62. I am not relying on credit card. I'm just not going to use them. So my gas will get $5.62. That's like a gallon of gas these days. But I do have like a half a tank of gas, so that is definitely going to last me several more days. Nothing will be going to the sinking funds right now. So that gives me $5.60. Well, I guess I have the gas listed as a sinking fund, but it's not really. That's just like a daily living expense. So my debt snowball is getting nothing out of this paycheck, which sucks, but it is what it is. And that's why I'm really focused to get this debt paid off, and really focused to assign every single penny I earn a purpose, and to not overindulge, to plan things out better, etc., etc. Although I did a terrible job because I did go to the grocery store and I threw in a few little Halloween things for my niece and nephew into our grocery order. So that's where we're at. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Happy Friday. I hope it's also your payday for you too. I hope you'll subscribe to this channel. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help me out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.